Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today, for our number talk, we are multiplying fraction 3/10 and the whole number 50. So, we know it's multiplication because this word of is typically what we use when we want to signify that we're going to multiply a fraction and a whole number, and we need to find 3/10 of 50. So, there's a few different ways we can think about that. One way would be to just break this 3/10 down to its unit fractions, right? So 3/10, another way to think of that would be, right, the unit fractions, 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. If I can figure out what 1/10 of 50 is, then I can just add that 3 times or multiply that by 3, right? So let's see, 1/10 of 50, or 1/10 times 50. Well, most of us can just visualize that, right? We need to put that over a fraction, 50 over 1. That's how we put any whole number into the form of a fraction if we make it over 1. And that's going to be 50 over 10. And most of us will also remember that when we multiply by a fraction, it's the same thing as dividing by its reciprocal, right? And its reciprocal is the number that you'd multiply by to get back to 1. So 1/10 and 10 over 1 are reciprocals because it just evens out to 10 over 10, which is 1. So these are the exact same thing, multiplying by 1/10, dividing by 10. So I can also just say, well, that's just 50 divided by 10, which is actually what I have right here. So that's 5. Now, the answer is not 5, but I did all that work mentally to say, well, 1/10 of 50 is 5. And then another tenth of 50 is 5, and another tenth of 50 is 5. Okay, so those 3 5s, that looks like 15. Now, if you want to just kind of visually put it all together, you can just multiply it like this. 3/10, remember, of means times, 50, which is 50 over 1. Just multiply straight across. 3 times 50 is 150. 10 times 1 is 10, right? So 150 divided by 10, a shortcut is you can just kind of drop a 0 off the numerator and denominator, 15 over 1. Either way, your answer is 15.